Things are about to get really physical in here. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie, and today clearly we're in like a different kind of like little setup. I decided to post on my Instagram, which if you're not following me, you definitely should. But I posted on my Instagram, like, give me some like book prompts or recommendations or, you know, things that you would like me to see so I can try to find them on my bookshelves. So I have my phone here. I'm going to go through the questions or prompts, or if you're looking for like a recommendation, and I'm going to try to find it. I guess before we like start, I should kind of briefly go over like my little like bookshelf system. So this right here is like my TBR slash books I've already read that I want to keep. So I have it in like somewhat of a rainbow order. So from here down, this is all of my Stephen Kings that I've collected. Most of them are my mother's, but these are all of my Stephen King books that I don't plan on getting rid of. Then I also have like my childhood ones, which I've got like all my Harry Potters. I've got my Twilight ones. I'm looking for the other 3 books in the Twilight series. And then I have these super old, but like some of my favorites by Linda Howard books right here. So on the last 2 shelves here, this is actually my Pango bookstore shelf, I guess you can kind of say. So all the books listed on here are listed on my Pango bookstore for sale. So I have all of my books right here. I try to keep all of these right here, my book of the month copies, because those are kind of easy to tell which ones are which. Then I have my other hardbacks, and then here on the sides are the paperbacks. Then I have like some old journals and my Kindle. Then moving over here, I have all of my Colleen Hoover books because they're some of my absolute favorites. Then these right here, I just kind of moved over from my desk, but this is my current May TBR. And then I do have like some other things like a notebook and some puzzles and things like that. So yeah, those are my current bookshelves that I have right now. It's not a whole lot. I'm getting rid of a lot of books, really, you know, trying to think like, do I really want to keep these books? So definitely if you're interested in any of the titles, make sure you check out my Pango bookstore link down below. All right, I'm not going to go in any type of order. I tried my hardest not to like look at these like questions or prompts ahead of time. All right, I did have to like screenshot them. So anyways, this one says, find a book that has all the colors of the rainbow. The first book that comes to mind is You Love Me by Carolyn Kepnes. I would say, you know, you've got some reds, pinks, yellows, orange. There's no green though. It's the only thing. Okay, this one may be cheating, but this one I think has all the colors. So we have red. We'll count this as like orange and yellow. Green, there's a little bit of green in the forest. Blue, Harry's blue jeans. Purple, the sunset will be purple and pink. So hope I did that right, Jordan. All right, the next one says find a book with a map on the inside. This one right here, I know has a map on it, because I think it's one of the most interesting things, but Such a Quiet Place by Megan Miranda. But I do know that it's got a map of the like cul-de-sac community area. So yeah. This one says find a book that feels nostalgic to you. I'm going to also try not to do like any like repeats. Nostalgic? Oh goodness. Nostalgic. I'm gonna have to go with these 2. These are Linda Howard's old mass market paperbacks. I read these in high school. These were like my first like thriller slash like romantic suspense books, and I thought they were a little spicy, you know, being like 14 years old. But I really enjoyed these. They're very much dated. I think this came out in like the late 1990s slash early 2000s. So I really enjoy these. All right, this one says a book that's been on your shelf the longest, read or unread. Oh my goodness. Okay. Definitely my Harry Potter series. I'm not going to bring those books up. So we'll say that's the longest that's been on my shelf that's been read. Unread. Okay, so back when I started getting into reading, I thought of this one because I remember going to Barnes & Noble, not really knowing like much of like where I can find like good books at decent prices or like, you know, thrifted books, things like that. And I remember buying this one full price at Barnes & Noble, and I have yet to read it. I think I've read like the first 2 chapters, but it's The Better Liar by Tannen Jones, but I've actually unhauled this, so it's actually listed on Pingo. All right, this one, ooh, Lena. Okay, so Lena said, book published in your birth month. I know one that's going to be published in my birth month, which is October. I'm a Libra. Hi, how you doing? Oh my gosh, book published in my birth month. I think the easiest way to find this is going to be my book of the month books because it says what month they were coming out. Book in my like book of the month pick, because I know for a fact most of the time in October I usually skip because they don't like to publish good books in my birth month. But everything we didn't say, October 2021. I know the next one's gonna be a little bit of a hard one. Let's see. Book with the lowest rating on Goodreads. Okay, there's a lot of like unread and like stuff I read like years and years ago. Let's see, lowest book read. The first one comes up. A bunch of these are ones that I have. Oh, okay. I should have known from the very beginning, and y'all should have known this too. Wait, lowest average rating? The Wrong Family by Taryn Fisher. You should know it's like one of my least favorite books of the year ever. It's got a 3.5 star rating. So actually, is there a way to do like average rating? Average rating. Okay. Didn't know that was an option. In reverse. Okay, it says the book that I've read on Goodreads with the lowest rating is A House at the Bottom of the Lake, which I don't own, but I do have it on my Kindle. But the average rating of that one is 3.22. I actually thought that one was much better than, like, I think I rated it 4 stars. No, I gave it 3. Okay, so next we have one that says published in 2014. Ooh, okay. I'm definitely gonna need some help with Goodreads. There's no way. It says Pet Cemetery, but I know that's not right. That's a much older book. Ooh, here's one. We have That Night by Chevy Stevens, published in 2014. All right, next question. Title was 7 words. Exactly 7 words? Okay. First book I think of is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. 1, 2, 3, 4. That has 6. I'll be honest, I don't think I have any, but Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. 7 words in the title. Y'all try to be sneaky, but you're not. Author with the same initials as you. So my first and last name is J.S. So, okay. J.S. Okay, so I don't have any that have J.S., but if we're going off my maiden name, which last name was started with a B, I have Mine by J.L. Butler. This is an underrated thriller. I don't hear anyone talking about it. It's one of my favorite, like, legal thrillers, but it's not really that much of a legal thriller. So if you're interested, this one is really, really good, and it has that, like, amnesia, like, unreliable narrator type of trope. I really, really enjoyed this one. Okay, next one says flowers on the cover. So I'm trying not to do repeat books. So let's see. Ooh, perfect. We have Reckless Girls by Rachel Hawkins. Very floral. Okay, this one says a cover that matches your outfit. I'm wearing black and maroon with like splotches of orange. All right, so definitely a black book with maroon is probably going to be our best bet. This is probably going to be my closest one. It's Phantom Limb by Lucinda Berry. I actually haven't read this one. I think it's the only Lucinda Berry book that I have not read that's on my shelf. But yeah, it's got the maroon. It's got that black kind of color. No orange. Well, I guess you can count the leaves as orange. Okay. let's see, have a few more. This one says a book with a pool or ocean on the cover. Ooh, okay, I actually have two that popped in mind. Okay, so if you want a pool, I have this one. I just hauled this one. It says Where Secrets Lie by Eva V. Gibson. I've never heard anything by this one, but it's definitely got that like ocean-ish vibe. And then I also have The Night She Disappeared by Lisa Jewell. Obviously there's like a pool right here. Another ocean one is Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have not read this one, but definitely oceany. Okay, the next one says a classic. I will tell you right now, I don't own any classics. What I consider a classic is definitely going to be my Stephen King pile. Okay, so the first three that pop in my head is going to be Salem's Lot, which I haven't read. I need to take these tabs off of it. Plan on reading this for like a readathon and it never happened. So we have Salem's Lot, which I also heard Salem's Lot's getting turned into a movie. So I'm really excited about this one. So I definitely need to read this year. We have Pet Sematary by Stephen King. Probably like hands down one of my top 3 favorite horror books by Stephen King. And then we also have the classic The Shining, which I think the book is much better than the movie. Don't come at me. All right, the next one says a popular book. Where do I start? Okay, obviously we can go with any Colleen Hoover book because I do think she gets a lot of hype and I do think she's worth the hype. So if you haven't read anything by Colleen Hoover, I highly recommend that. I would also say Insomnia by Sarah Pembroke. This is a new release. I feel like everyone on YouTube is talking about this one. I just finished this one also. Popular based on like TikTok, definitely The Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose. And then I also have the Arrangement series, which definitely worth the hype. I highly recommend these as well. And then the last one I have is a murder mystery. Oh, perfect. I would say In My Dreams I Hold a Knife by Ashley Winstead. This follows like a group of kids that went to college together. One of them was murdered. They come back for like a college reunion and secrets get revealed. I also did a Sleep When I'm Dead book club episode here on my channel. So definitely check that one out if you want more details. You could also go with The Silent Patient, following a woman who shot her husband and then refuses to speak. And now we have a psychologist that's like trying to figure out what happened, and it's a great plot twist. All right guys, that is everything for this video. Thank you so much for submitting your questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, especially me running around trying to find books for you. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really supports my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.